those of you who've never seen the greatest the world has ever revered, I'd like to introduce myself. Let's go! I'm out here making them mad, cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, cause I got it. I just got it, yeah. I just got it. Whoa. I'm the one that got the swag, I'm the one that got them sad. I don't do this here to brag, I just got it. I'm the reason why you mad, I'm the reason why they glance. I ain't even trying to brag, I just got it. I said please don't call my phone, you should just leave me alone. I did this here all alone, I just got it. I can show them how to act, put my shoulder on the map. Keep it real and that's a fact, I just got it.
Alright, so I just had my Monster Mash. That was at like 10:30. It's 12:12, so it's like an hour and a half later. 255 pounds. I need to get to like 270. Pretty lean, but I drink this shake every day just like I have that Monster Mash. I already have one cracked egg in here. I usually do about 5, sometimes 6 cracked eggs. And these are cracked eggs from Full Circle Farms. And our chickens are fed wild, free range, pasture raised. Most chickens are eating like soy and corn and processed foods, even like pellets that are processed. And we don't eat that. These eggs and these yolks have higher levels of CLA, better omegas, all the nutrients. I think like an egg is like your multivitamin for life. So I have 5 whole eggs in here. I do a whole banana. Can't let Riley see, she'll eat my banana. This is organic whole grain cereal. As it shows on the front, it's for babies. This is just like my extra. This is not like a carb source that most people should ever rely on. This isn't like a staple for nutrition and for health. This is for me to get extra calories in, and I go through a box a day. A box a day has 160 grams of carbs. My daughter's probably climbing on something. And I don't measure it anymore. I can go by feel because I do 3 shakes a day. And that is about a cup. We only use TrueNutrition whey protein. This is grass-fed, RBGH, soy-free whey isolate protein. It's kind of like I said with the chickens. You want to make sure that the food you're eating is healthy and not processed. These cows are not filled with synthetic hormones, and they're not eating soy, they're eating grass. TrueNutrition is amazing. I'm not paid or endorsed or anything by them, but I go through a 6-pound container or a 6-pound bag every month. I get about 400 grams of protein a day in, and I do 150 grams from my shakes. This is honey. I do 2 tablespoons 3 times a day. 1 tablespoon is 17 grams of carbs. 2 tablespoons is 34 grams of carbs. So my extras, along with my meals and my extra calories for me to get to my extra weight, is going to be the 6th egg, the extra tablespoon of honey, the extra oat powder. These are the extras that I can add in and not be tired of eating all the food that I have to eat every day to put on the size that I need to put on. This, I know 2 tablespoons is when I cover the top of, sometimes, there you go. There's a method to all of this. I put that in at that time so that it doesn't sink to the bottom. 1 scoop's 24 grams. I do my boost with essential amino acids. Hopefully most people watching this know that branched chain amino acids are overrated and not nearly as beneficial as essential amino acids. I add a little bit of whole milk just because the only liquid in here is 5 whole eggs, about a half cup, and then some ice. So there's 5 grams of fat in 1 egg. There's 6 eggs in here. 6 times 5. Oh no, there's 5 eggs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. So that's 5 times 5, 25 grams of fat. There's 7 grams of protein per egg. And there's 5 eggs. 7 times 5 is 35 grams of protein plus 2 scoops, 50 grams of protein. So you got about 85 grams of protein in this, plus a whole banana, which is 22 grams of carbs, plus a cup of oat powder, which is 50 grams of carbs, plus 2 tablespoons of honey, which is approximately 34 grams of carbs. So you have another 90 grams of carbs there. And then you have the calories from the fat. So this is a weight gainer shake. I should have got on camera that my daughter was going to come running. Oh, you want to try it? Oh. Yum yum. You want some more? Mmm. Oh, Daddy's turn. It's delicious. All you bodybuilders are going to steal this because you should. And if you're on a dynamic fitness plan and you're an athlete, then you need to be having one of these every night and after your workout sessions with me. Cheers. All right. And I'm filming. So it's Saturday, January 8th, about 12:40, and I'm on a walk with Riley. Hey baby. Daddy. Yes, that's right. Dad. And we got Lexi. On Thursday, I didn't really have a good appetite and was feeling clammy. Had a little bit of a fever Thursday night, and then Friday morning had a little bit of a fever. I didn't go to work yesterday, Friday. Didn't go to work today either. But I posted on Instagram, you know, what I do to keep healthy and what I do to get myself better when I'm feeling sick. And I really think it helped. I think it helped because I do feel a lot better today. And I haven't had a fever. I've made sure I stay hydrated. I drank my bone broth, got my vitamin C in. I did selenium 3 times yesterday, 600 micrograms total, which really isn't a lot. Did a ton of salt. And today I've eaten 4 times already. Oh, and going into getting sick, I was 255 pounds. Didn't want to weigh in Thursday night or Friday morning, and I don't want to weigh in right now, but I can definitely tell I lost probably about 5 or 6 pounds. Lines are good. I look pretty tight, but I've lost a lot of muscle glycogen. I've lost some fullness, and that just takes a few days for me to eat and fill that back out. But you know, the fever makes it so that you burn out muscle glycogen. And muscle glycogen, what people don't understand is, once you have all of your muscle glycogen filled, any extra glucose you take in has a higher potential to store as fat if it's not utilized as energy when you take it in via intra-workout. So if you don't you take in energy, which is food, and you don't use energy, it stores as potential energy in the form of muscle glycogen, which is good, which is what you want, or in the form of adipose tissue, which is bad. And most of the times what I see is the people that have the most adipose tissue due to nutrition is people that don't eat enough, and when they do eat, they're not health conscious of what they're putting in their body, and they're probably in a hypoglycemic state, and they give themselves something that's extremely high sugar, high fat, high processed. And you know, they say I only eat twice a day, I only eat 1,500 calories. Well, the foods you're eating and the times you're eating aren't optimal. So that's the outcome. I'm gonna call these segments Stroller Talks. Ain't that right, Riley? Usually she hears me rant, and I don't even have a video camera, but now I'll rant with one, because that's what you do as a YouTuber. It's funny when people see you walk down the street, what up, man? They probably think I'm crazy talking to myself through this thing, but I'll get used to it. So I feel a lot better. Today my mom, she made me a bone broth, chicken, rice, carrot, celery, onion soup, and I've been eating that. And then I've also had about 4 slices of Dave's Killer Bread with grass-fed ghee by Truly brand. Shout out to Eric Farr for always hooking us up with the best butter and ghee. Gotta look up Truly grass-fed. Truly grass-fed. They also have butter. Don't believe the hype on processed fats and oils. That stuff is horrible for you. Eat grass-fed. Eat whole raw foods. Drink the A2 whole milk. Don't drink skim. There's no point. You want the healthy fats, but if you're getting it from somewhere that's not grass-fed, then you don't want it at all. Also, when you feel like you don't know how to get off your ass, and you feel like, is this gonna make me feel better? Is this gonna make me feel worse? If you think you can, then you should do it. Once you start doing it, if you feel like you can't, then stop. But you have to challenge your mind. You have to expand your mind. If you sit there and you tell yourself you can't, then you'll never know. But if you sit on your couch and you tell yourself, okay, I've rested, I've hydrated, let me get some quality sun, let me get my body moving, let me get myself hydrated. I'm not going out and infecting anybody. Someone in a liberal state might want me to wear a mask outside by myself. Who knows what's going on in this crazy world. We won't even get on that stroller topic right now. But what I mean by that is you don't have to just let yourself be sick. You can do something about it. And we have a lot of tools at hand, and we sometimes take them for granted because it takes work, it takes effort. You have to go outside, you have to do something, you have to get off your ass and make food. Oh, you want me to talk to you, girl? It's a beautiful day. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. Jack Pyburn has 2 offers this week. He got 3 actually offers this week. We got Auburn, Virginia, and Miami. And I expect some more to be coming in next week and the weeks after. He's wrestling right now, today. And I'll train with him tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then we will also work out again Monday morning at 4:40. It's amazing. I watched an interview that he did with University of Miami, some of their insiders, and you know, the way he carries himself, the way he's been raised, he's meant for this. There's no moment that's bigger than him because he's gone through so much adversity and he's proven to himself that he can get through it. And so there's really nothing that can hold him back except for his own emotional and mental, physical capacities in the form of how he carries himself and what he does to
prevent and perform, prevent injury and perform on the field. And he'll do everything it takes because I know him and I love him. I'm proud of him. His best friend, Hayden Schwartz, who I've also got very close with over the past couple years, is an amazing, hardworking kid. He's an early commit to Minnesota, and he leaves next week, and he's going to have an awesome time at Minnesota with Coach PJ. They're going to do great things up there. I know Hayden's super excited. He came back from Minnesota with his family, and you know, you could tell that there's nowhere else in the country he wants to play. So I'm super thrilled to watch him go up there and ball out. That'll be amazing, working with these kids for as long as I have, and seeing how good of kids they are and how much they've sacrificed and how hard they've worked to go and accomplish what they have is remarkable. And I'm just blessed and thankful that I was a part of it in any capacity. I'm humbled by it, and I'm thankful their parents trusted me as well, because those kids are special. So that ends Stroller Talks version 1. Just want to let you guys know I'm feeling a lot better, and we don't skip a beat. That's my motto. My motto. Keep moving forward in all things. Signing off.